Okay. Okay, let's now go to Shazia Ilmi, spokesperson of the BJP, joining us live, I believe, on this broadcast. Shazia Ilmi, we tried speaking to some of the Congress spokesperson, the regulars who, lend a bite at the drop of a hat, but they are not coming and speaking or defending this. You think that even within the Congress, this attempt by Rahul Gandhi to distract from General Narawane's charge, this attempt by Congress to really compromise the dignity of AI Summit, a global event, is not being liked or might not be liked by some within the Congress also?
Abhishek, I think it's utterly disgraceful. I have no idea why Rahul Gandhi as LOP would choose to go down this path and send his people to embarrass India, his own country. He's, after all, LAP of the Indian Parliament. And he is trying to disgrace India. What spite does he have against India's progress? And this is, beyond redemption, if you ask me. You know, whether his statements are used as a dossier for Pakistan, whether he goes abroad and just mocks India, whether he seeks help from other European nations to bring democracy to India, or whether he insults India time and time again and is reprimanded by Supreme Court itself that you cannot say things as a normal citizen about Indians ceding ground or land to China without any evidence. But this I think is, beyond shocking for me. I don't think it can be more disgraceful for a party. And I think he will go down as not just the worst behaved person, most unparliamentary of all parliamentarians, but also somebody who has really let down his own citizens. Right from calling Indian economy a dead economy to actually working towards, those forces which want to see India humiliated. So I have no idea why he would do that. And this is utterly shocking for me. Utterly shocking for me. And imagine they're taking off their clothes. They're holding placards. They're in the various stalls of Bharat Mandapam, where big things are happening for the first time in the history of such summits. That an AI summit is happening in Global South. And just look at all the leaders, the tech leaders of the world are here. It's a moment of pride for every Indian. The hub that we are and recognized as one. And here is a party and a LOP of the entire opposition. I think not just the Congress party should not do away with him and expel him. I think he should be expelled from Congress party, but the entire opposition, for the sake of India and Indian, integrity and sovereignty of a country, should punish this man and, ask him to stay away from public life. He should be shunned. And because this is how he leads people, his own country. I heard last few days he was actually planning to agitate and create some kind of a situation with the farmers. So this man is completely working against India, against India's progress, against India's name, against the credibility of a country. And this is the ultimate, straw. And I cannot believe that something like this is even possible. So Rahul Gandhi should be expelled from Congress party. And I think the entire opposition should get together and say, no, we will not try and humiliate our own country, our own industry, our own IT sectors, and our own progress. We cannot jeopardize it because that Rahul Gandhi's presence is a jeopardy, a travesty for India's progress. And I really think that he should be expelled from Congress party straight away.
We're getting an update for our viewers where the youth Congress workers have been detained after the shirtless protest at the AI summit. But we remember there's an interview that Republic TV has done with General Narawane where he has shut down Rahul Gandhi's theories on the Galwan book controversy. Do you think this is a stunt after Rahul Gandhi's theories on the unpublished book and the Galwan issue died out. I mean, he had nothing to say. And in fact, he was completely silent when we asked him to reply on what General Naravane had said.
This is absolutely correct. He is trying to deflect from the issue. That issue itself was so shameless. You know, it was so brazen what Rahul Gandhi did. He picked up something which was not even published, and he cited those excerpts, and knowing very well that it would compromise India's armed forces. And, you know, we very well how those protocols work, and we know very well how strong our armed forces are and how well they are led. But he tried to really cast aspersions also on that, and this is so shameful. And he kept on with it. He kept on and on and on with it. And look at the expression he has when he does that. Who does this? So earlier one wouldn't think this is some kind of a, you know, buffoonery. But this is outright dangerous. He is jeopardizing our Indian sovereignty and actually trying to mock India and working against India's interests. So how can he be the leader of opposition in a parliament? Indian parliament it is. It is not the Pakistan parliament. He is not, he's part of India. He's taken oath by our constitution. And what is it? You work to protect the integrity of your country, the sovereignty of your country. This is how you do it. This is how you pay back to the land which has brought you this far. Of course, in his case, it's a dynasty. But this is shocking, you know. Barging into the AI summit, which is the cynosure of the entire world. They're looking at us. India is in this leadership place, and look at the credibility of India. I mean, it's a moment of pride for every Indian citizen. And he tries to bring shame over there. Look at the venue he's chosen to try and shame India, but he must know that every Indian will disown him as their own. And I think Congress party should start by expelling him. As far as General Naravane's book is concerned, he himself has said my book is unpublished. I don't know where these excerpts have come from. But he has brazenly gone on and on with it. And today what he's displayed is like as utterly humiliating. For the country will not get humiliated. Rahul Gandhi humiliates himself. Right. He will go down in history as the worst parliamentarian, as not even forget LOP, but an anti-India citizen, an anti-India citizen. And I say it because after all, we are individuals and we are citizens first before we become parliamentarians. So I think it's utterly disgraceful and it cannot be condoned. I think Congress party should start by expelling him immediately and rest will follow.
And we were covering this very, very closely here on Republic TV. We saw the biggest tech leaders converge here in the national capital for the AI summit. We saw that India got a lot of accolades for the AI summit. We saw India leading and hosting this event. Do you think that something like this would be quite embarrassing after that?
Well, I think Rahul Gandhi embarrasses himself. And I don't think the country can ever be embarrassed despite all his efforts. We heard what President Macron had to say. We heard all the tech leaders, I mean, the biggest names there are in the world, what they had to say about India. The very fact that we were the venue, India was the venue for something like AI Summit, which is first time happening and taking place in all of Global South, is a matter of great pride. But look at this man and look at his thinking and look at his leadership. That just, it's like you cut your nose to spite your face. And so he's trying to spite India and India's development. And this is not the first time, but yes, this will go down as the most shameful strategy of Congress party so far to bring down the name of their country, of our Bharat, and to bring shame, try and bring shame and embarrass India at an international platform. I think it's beyond redemption for Rahul Gandhi. And I really think Mallikarjun Kharge, along with Sonia Gandhi, should say that and Sonia Gandhi and Mallikarjun should say, we have nothing to do with this individual. He has worked against the interest of our country. I mean, imagine Congress party is a grand old party of India. And this is the leader that they have, part of the dynasty, who goes into the AI summit stalls, barges in disgracefully, gets young leaders from his party, his cadres, I don't know what kind of stooges even they are, who remove their shirts. And imagine in presence of all media and international delegates. There are more than 3,500 delegates, international delegates, who have come for AI Summit. And how many countries are part of it? Why would you do that? I mean, you have a problem with Narendra Modi, you have a problem with BJP, it keeps slamming you and smashing you at electoral hustings. That is something you have to deal with. But you are attacking India, all the time, and just trying to somehow embarrass India and bring down the credibility of this great nation, which we are a part of. So I do not think this is any way. I mean, General Naravne has come out very clearly. We saw the showdown in the parliament. We just saw it, and I'm shocked. And I think every Congress leader who is son of the soil, daughter of soil, Indian citizen who loves his country should completely ask for expulsion of this man called Rahul Gandhi straight away.
There's a statement which has come out from the BJP. I'll just read it out for our viewers, Shazia. It says that national shame at a time when India is hosting a prestigious global AI summit showcasing its innovation and leadership in technology. The Congress party chose disruption over dignity. When the nation is striving to position itself as a global technology powerhouse, such conduct only serves the interests of those who wish to see India falter. And at the same time, there's a statement from the Indian Youth Congress that truth cannot be suppressed. That's why fearless workers of the Indian Youth Congress arrived at Bharat Mandapam. So this is what the Indian Youth Congress is saying. But the way they barged in, also, Shazia, a lot of questions need to be asked about who gave them permission to barge in wearing that kind of attire at a global event. Your reaction?
So yeah, absolutely. It's utterly shocking. But let me tell you, they removed the T-shirts and shirts inside. And the whole idea was that, where the summit goes, everybody has access to it. It is, anybody can be a part of it. There are a lot of regular citizens, a lot of students, lots of engineers, lots of people who are in innovation and IT and tech are part of it. So everybody has access. So you come inside, under the pretext of being some kind of a delegate, and then you remove your shirts. I mean, nobody will stop anybody from coming in, obviously. But you come inside and you try to shame your own country at an internationally very prestigious AI summit, where we've seen the best leaders of technology from the world come on over. We've had presidents come on in and say, reaffirm their faith in Indian economy and Indian technology, seeing us as absolute equals, if not better. And at that forum, he has done this. He tried to bring shame to the armed forces. He even went to the extent of saying that India has ceded land, and Supreme Court, if you remember, said that no Indian citizen can actually say this, and Rahul Gandhi has no evidence whatsoever. You know what he did with Pegasus, you know what he did with Rafales, and he continues to be as shameless. His statements have been used by Pakistan as a dossier against India on Kashmir. So this keeps on happening. And I don't know why we should tolerate it. And I don't know an average Congress person also. BJP stands for India. You see where we are heading under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, capable leadership, and the visionary and statesman that he is. But Congress should realize, and I think their cadres should immediately reject this leader and start with them, because we will do what we have to do. But the world is watching. And you know something, I want to say this, no Indian, be it from BJP, be it from Congress, be it from RJD, be it from AAP, be it from Samajwadi Party, be it from BSP, be it from DMK, would be okay with this. Nobody would be okay with this. Nobody. Because at the end of the day, it's about India and our progress. India develops, India progresses, we progress. Progress of the country means progress of its citizens, right? And this man is actually working cleverly, very deliberately, very deviously against the interest of my country. And I think every Indian at this point of time feels the same way as I do. And I'm not saying this as just a BJP spokesperson, but as somebody who cares deeply, as
Right,
I'm
Shazia.
sure you do.